Hello everyone, this is Susie Q, Susie Q's Happy Little Haven, and welcome to my nursery tour. Right now I am standing outside of the nursery. I'm in my bedroom, which is attached to the nursery. And as you can see, from the right hand side where the window is to the left hand side where the other wall is, that's how small this room is. And so I had to figure out what kind of storage that I could use in order to accommodate all of the babies and the baby clothes that I have. And so let's go ahead and get started, and I will give you a tour of what I came up with. Well, first of all, I have little Bethany in here. She's my full-bodied silicone, and she's in her own little bassinet, and she is sitting on top of this nice wide plastic storage container. And this storage container has a lot of the medium-sized baby girl clothes and the large baby girl clothes, like meaning the toddlers' clothes are on top, and then the medium size are in the middle, and then down below are all the accessories. So, for example, here's how I have all of Madeline's clothes set up. Not all of them, but, you know, the shoes and the socks and some of the onesies and the little underwears and things like that. She's my size 2T toddler, and so she needed a drawer all by herself because her clothes are so big. But anyway, you'll see her shoes and everything in there. And then the next drawer is the medium-sized toddlers, smaller toddlers like Heidi and let's see, also Maggie May, excuse me, and Katie Lynn can fit in some of these shoes too, and some of the clothes. And then the very bottom are all of the accessories that I have for them, like their bows, and here's the jewelry that my toddlers wear in here. And then in here are all the pacifiers. So that's what Bethany is laying up on top of. And then the little redhead that you see standing there, that's my Patty Play Pal doll. And as most of you know, I've had her since I was 5 years old. So she's about 60 years old now. And I just gave my age away. Oh well. And then next you see is this, this is actually a pet stroller. I used to give my little dog Molly, she passed a couple of years ago. I used to give her rides in this because her legs were giving out and were painful for her. But after she passed, I thought it would make a really cute little stroller to once in a while give my toddlers little rides around the farm. And I have a little baby doll in there. He's the Barusa that I reborn. I gave him a new body quite a while ago. Okay, now there's my setup. This is where I always do my videos, my changing videos. And you'll see the camera tripod standing there, and then you'll see the lights, the really nice bright lights that I found to brighten everything up. And there's my nursery room window. So, and then underneath the dressing table, these are all my supplies. On the very right hand side, you'll see those aren't actually supplies, those are photograph books with baby pictures in them, and behind that is all of the cards and letters that I received from my dolly friends. And then next to that is where I keep all of Maggie May's earrings and accessories. And then you'll see other things under there, like diapers and folded up flannel blankets. And here's my combs and brushes, and next to this is where I keep my little footsies shoes. These are the handmade shoes that Yvonne Having You On introduced us to at least a year ago, if not longer. And I fell in love with them, and I got a few pairs. And then next to that we have my little Noah, and this cradle is the only thing that I couldn't find a spot of its own for, because I have so much furniture in here. So I just decided to put the cradle in front of my dolly shelf. And so you'll see him sleeping in there. And then underneath that first shelf is my the baby doll that I bought way back in the late 70s. To wear this particular dress that my daughter, who's 44 now, she was given that as a gift from her grandmother, and so as a newborn baby. And so I had gotten that doll in order to display the dress, and so that's what she wears. She's one of those open-eye, closed-eye dolls from the 70s. And so, okay, what you're looking at now is my some of my collection of my Ashton Drake dolls. And you'll see little Mikey in there and Emily. And then on the right-hand side there is little Ashley. And then next up above are, oops, I have a cupboard door open. It must have just flung open somehow. And then up above is, to the left, you see Lily Rose. She's a partial silicone. And then there's a couple of more of my Reborn dolls. And there's the elephant the pink elephant that I showed in yesterday's video for Theme Thursday. Then up above them are some more Reborn dolls. And then my brand new little fairy, which I adore. And then up above her, the last shelf, is some more Reborns. And you've seen them on my channel. All of these you've seen on my channel before, for those of you who have been with me for a while. And then up above there, here's my light that I usually have on to help brighten up the dressing table. And so it's 100 watts, and so I turn it on to help with the lighting, but I turned it off because it was way too bright for the video today. But anyway, next to the light are some of my plushies that I have. And then those are all my my little snow bears. I used to feature them on my channel, but with all the YouTube rules and regulations about children and things, I decided not to have them on anymore. So they sit up there patiently waiting for the next time that they can come on in case the rules change. Okay, so next then, let me open this up. There's kind of a glare. These are my, these are my two porcelain doll twins that are Ashton Drake twins, and they're the cute as a button twins. And then in between them is a little baby doll that belongs to Maggie May. And then that's just another little baby doll on the left there that I just had to have. She was just really cute. She's not a reborn, she's just a play toy. Now, here's where the organization begins. So this is all of the baby doll boy clothes that are size newborn. And so I have all the newborns on top of this cupboard right here. And there's a shelf that separates, and then I have some of the knitted things underneath. There's an elephant in there for Theme Thursday too. I have quite a few elephants I discovered yesterday. And then underneath there is, these are actually the 0 to 3 months little boys' clothes. And so I don't have, I have enough space to separate the newborns from the 0 to 3 months all in one closet. And so that's what I did. And some of them are, it's kind of tight in there, but not tight, so tight that I can't actually see what's in there. So, and then next we have, on top, we have some more plushies. And that's Daisy May. She's an Ashton Drake monkey. She's an orangutan. And she loves her kitties. And she also has this little Smitten for Kittens book. So that's where she sits. And there's my Molly dog, my Shih Tzu. That's the one I was talking about. I lost her a couple of years ago. She passed away, and so I got this little Shih Tzu toy dog to remind me of her. And so then, and then my daughter had gotten me this mug when she passed. So, but anyway, so then we have up there we have our little beagle pets. And then we have another basket of plushies. And then next door to the little boys cupboard is the 0 to 3 months girls cupboard. And this is the space that this is my brand new cupboard that I got. This is excuse me, this is the space that I really needed, because everything had been stored in this one cabinet. This one here, that was 0 to 3 months plus newborn. And I just couldn't fit everything in, and I couldn't see anything. So the top part of this cabinet is the casual clothes, size 0 to 3 months. And then down below are all the fancy things, like the tutus. Like here's a couple of tutus for my little fairy doll and my other dolls. And here's some special holiday dresses and things like that. So that's the new cupboard that I got, and where the 0 to 3 months baby girls' clothes are. And then in between the two cupboards, we have the shoes, and the little girls' shoes and socks are hanging there, and you've seen that before. And then on this side, you'll see the little boys' shoes and socks. And so this cupboard is the newborns. And so we have all the newborns, sort of casual summertime, springtime clothes here. And then all their onesies and then their little pants and bloomers and things like that. And then underneath we have their fancy clothes. And so we have some of the dresses that I made on the right-hand side. We have some gifts that were given to my baby dolls hanging there, just their fancy clothes. And then we have some knitted things and some little bloomers and stuff like that. And so I'm so happy to be able to just, go through here and look at, what I need to find and be able to push the clothes aside and to see everything that I have. Now I do have, on this side, I have preemie. Well, this one's preemie and this one's preemie. And I don't have a lot of preemie clothes, but that's okay. I only have one little preemie baby doll, so. Okay, so let me go ahead and here's another basket of plushies. And then we have some more plushies on top. And there's the rest of Daisy Mae's little kitty family. And then the owl that you see is the one that I told a story about a long time ago. Well, it wasn't a long time ago. It was last year sometime, about the owl that I had seen in a florist shop, and my husband bought it for me. And then next to him is, I call him my honeymoon teddy bear. We were married in 1973, and I bought that on our honeymoon in a gift shop at Lake Tahoe. So they are sitting on these really awesome, gosh, I love these storage containers. But on the right-hand side are the little boys' things, like the top is the socks. And then in between is the onesies, and, I have them separated out by 0 to 3 months and newborns. And all the way down, I have a hat drawer and shorts drawer. And then coming up on the left-hand side and down below is where I keep the hangers and the miscellaneous things. The next drawer is, let me see, I think that is that's the towels. The towels and the washcloths and things like that. The next drawer is the diapers. And then we have the little girls. I do have preemie clothes in here, and those are the preemie outfits that I have. Preemie and little tiny doll outfits. So, and then the little head that you see here. Now, this is the doll that I tried painting myself. This was the doll that I discovered that I don't know how to do reborning. You know, I don't know how to do shading and, you know, make them look real. But anyway, at least I tried. And she's a really cute sculpt. She's wearing a wig. And I think the favorite thing of mine is her mouth, the color of her mouth, and her lips are really shiny and stuff. But anyway, she was my one and only first attempt. That's where I discovered that I couldn't do it. And then, of course, we have Patty Play Pal. And then you'll see how my bedroom in the background is attached to the nursery. So since we're going that way, I wanted to show you where my Madeline sits. And she sits in my rocking chair corner. And this rocking chair corner is where I do a lot of my my tags that I like to do. And that's where I sit and rock. And there's Madeline with her little baby doll. And the baby doll's wearing a little dress that I made. So there you have it. Now, I'm going to shut you off for just a moment because, just for a second, because I'm going to take you into the living room and show you my little couch babies. Okay, so I'm back, and these are my couch babies. These are all the babies that are, I would say, my favorite baby dolls. And I keep them on the couch and so that I can see them every day when I sit in my chair. And this is the chair that I sit in when I'm watching my videos. There's my laptop. And so I sit in that chair and I watch videos and I can see my baby dolls and when I'm watching TV and stuff too. So here they all are, and you'll recognize a lot of them, maybe most of them. And maybe I'll just zoom in a little bit here so you can see them. You can see that they have their, a lot of them have their Christmas outfits on because I am slowly starting to change all the babies out of their Christmas outfits. And so these ones, most of these have their Christmas outfits on, except for this little guy. My new little Anthony Michael, he's in his little knitted outfit. And then over here is where I keep my little Maggie May and my little Katie Lynn. And they just sit there in their little rocking chairs and, you know, I can see them from my nice comfy chair too. So anyway, I just thought I would show you them too and where they're located. So, that's the tour of my nursery. I hope you enjoyed it, and let me know if you want to know any of the sculpts of any of the dolls. I would be happy to share that with you. So I hope everyone's having a great day today. It's Friday, and have a great weekend. And thank you so much for joining me for my nursery tour today. I was really looking forward to showing you how I had everything rearranged. And so thanks for stopping by, and until we meet again, bye-bye.